It is November 26, 2022. We are here with my variegated Ficus Benjamina. This is an air layering, and I'm going to do an air layering off of it here. So plan on taking the original tree a different direction, and what I'm going to be doing is right about here, setting up an air layer around that kink in the trunk, getting the roots to grow out from right about where that kink is at, and then I'll be able to have all this for a new tree. So here's the central trunk. It comes all the way up to here before it starts to branch. It's pretty vigorous. I'm going to get the top taken off of there eventually. But thought about possibly doing the air layer right here. But I don't think that's going to be enough trunk for what I want before I start my first branches. So I'm going to come down to this second branch node, second node down here to take that. That'll have 2 kinks in the trunk there, a little bit of more movement before I actually start getting my branches there. All right, so here I've got my root pod. Close that around the trunk, snap it in. There it goes. And get the roots growing in there. I've got some sphagnum moss getting all nice and, ooh, that's actually soaked. Probably drain some of that water back out of there, but we'll get that, skin the tree here, get that wrapped around it, and get this thing started. So I got that root pod placed on there. Got it all skinned up inside of there. I put some rooting hormone on there if you saw that. Absolutely unnecessary. Because this is a ficus, and this is a Ficus Benjamina. Probably roots no problem, but you know, just in case. All right, folks. Hopefully come winter solstice, if not sometime in January, we'll come back and harvest this puppy, and I'll show you what it's like then. Be back when I got more to show you. February 5th, 2023. We are back with my air layering. I think we do actually have some roots growing up inside this thing now, so let's crack it open and take a look, see what we got. Alrighty, we now have the air layering separated and all potted up. I don't know how well you could tell from the video I took with the time lapse there, but I was rather disappointed in the roots. I thought there was going to be a lot more. There's essentially 2 roots that had grown about 6 inches long for one of them and maybe about 2 inches long for the other, and that's all this thing had produced. I got to be doing something wrong with these air layers because lately I haven't been able to get much success from them. Not exactly sure what I'm doing. I think maybe I'm just being too big of a chicken and not going all the way down past the cambium layer, because they just seem to keep healing themselves over inside these root pods. All right, this one's going to the grow tent, and I sure am digging all the movement in the trunk of this one here. Going lots of different directions here. All right, folks. Be back when I got more to show you. March 19th, 2023. And so far it looks like the air layer of an air layer is surviving. New growth on the tips out here. Tells me something positive is happening. Only 2 roots down there, but must be expanding since then because it's got growth up on top. Really digging the movement of this trunk here. So I'm really happy that I got this thing to survive. Now it's just about putting on some growth. Alright, I'll be back when I got something more to show you. Alright, it is now April 22nd, 2023. And Airlayer of an Airlayer looks to be doing pretty darn well. Lots of new growth coming all over the place. You can even see the top stuff coming all the way up here. And roots just pouring out the bottom of this thing as well. So it's definitely doing a good job on rooting itself. Alright folks, back when I got more to show you. June 2nd, 2023. Airlayer and Airlayer is looking super strong, man. This thing has got roots coming out the base of the trunk down there. It's got roots coming out the bottom. New growth all over the place. Really extending out on this side. I'm gonna try to rebalance some of that vigor, trim it back just a little bit. All right, be back just a second here. All right, got that top trimmed down just a little bit. Give it a little quick 360, kind of hard to see, sorry I can't get back far enough. Looking pretty good. Back when I got more to show you folks. August 19th, 2023. Airlayer of an Airlayer is keeping some tinier leaves right now. It's kind of interesting. Back when I got more to show you. September 23rd, 2023. Definitely doing strong. Need to bring the vigor back down. Been pruning off a lot of that top stuff. Just waiting for the right time. Back when I got more to show you. October 28th, 2023. Cutting of a cutting, or Airlayer I should say, is going pretty dang good. But I am going to cut some of this back because it is getting just way too tall. Oh, now I'm stuck in the lights. And there we have it, trimmed right back down to size again. Took the major top off right there, trimmed the tippy top off as well. And then cut some of these branches back so I get more of that weeping style. Still a little in your face, but daggone, this tree is young, so it's gonna go through a lot of changes. Back when I got more to show you. December 19th, 2023. Airlayer and Airlayer still going strong. Back when we got more to show you. January 23rd, 2024. Hello there, and Happy New Year. This airlayering of an airlayering has now lasted an entire year in this new pot, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to say we are out of the woods for her. I do want to get a quick trim back here. Does have a scale infestation going right now, so I'm going to trim off some of these longer shoots and then get in there and descale it, but let me go ahead and just trim it down for a second first so we can just kind of take a look at that trunk and see how she looks after a year here. Hold on. And there she is. Took off a couple branches here and there. This one here was kind of coming right at you, so I didn't really like that too much. And shortened down a few of them, so just thinned it out a little bit. Make it a little easier to see the trunk lines here. You can see this old wound here is sealing up pretty well. This one back here is almost closed. That was cut before this thing was even taken though. And this one up here on top is not looking too bad either, so I think we got her all set up to go for the 2024 growing season. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the scale problem one more time and get her back in the grow tent so that she can heal up and keep on going. The lights in the grow tent are starting to go up. We're about 8 hours now, so everything is starting to push out and get inside of there. Alright folks, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want to follow along. Comments, questions, concerns, violent criticisms, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, back when I got more to show you.